Right here there's some major construction work ongoing, and that's very good. Yeah. Now absolutely, because I'm going from Kutaisi then to Tbilisi, and the road is typical Balkan roads. You can say Caucasus roads. The normal conditions, like they were standard still 10 years ago in the Western Balkans, now are here basically still the conditions. Driving is like in these buses, and you have these roadside conditions with the shops as they always have been. And if this reminds you to Macedonia, don't be mistaken, it's exactly like Macedonia 10 years ago. Now they have started with some major highways, and I think there is some highway development. The Marshrutka is good, but could be, it's it's not exactly the helicopter, but it's very good. They are very friendly here, and everything was very well organized. And now I'm heading towards Tbilisi on that leg of the tour, and I wanted to share the good news because I see some really big highway construction. You will see it, yes, exactly, here, amazing. I mean, this is really big things, of course, to break these mountains and to build a big highway. That's similar like Bosnia, the terrain, or like between Kosovo and Macedonia. It's hugely expensive, and this can only be done in the European Union inside or with significant funding. And it's one of the big injustices that Georgia gets much less than the Western Balkans. And instead of dividing the regions and our friends, we should unite them and make sure there is much more funding available for very similar countries. Because what's the difference between Georgia and Macedonia, or Georgia and Montenegro? It's very, very similar, even in geography, in culture, in all aspects of infrastructure, in their relationship with the EU and NATO. That's the problem, because we have somehow abandoned Georgia for too long. The trade agreement is good, but it's not enough. And we have to go to the next step, and that's full membership. I think when you see here, you see my videos of Macedonia, this is Macedonia some years ago. The logic, there's a different alphabet, not everything is the same, but obviously it's very, very similar in terms of conditions. And this is a typical breakup state from in that case, the Soviet Union and Yugoslavia. They were both these failed economic and political disasters. And then the regions broke away, and look, it's very nice. They are really building something here. Progress is happening as well in Georgia. Look, it looks very good. This is really very positive. I'm very happy I made this video and I saw it. That's about now half an hour east. I'm going now east from along this river. There's not very navigable. That's a pity. We need serious, because this is one of the most serious and important Silk Road infrastructure we can have. And obviously that's the Silk Road par excellence, going east-west between the Black Sea. I will be on the way back, I will show you also the Black Sea like I did in Mariupol. But that of course ended in a disaster because of the neglect of Europe and nobody listening to EU integration early on. We could have saved Ukraine with EU membership, and at least we should now, after so much is destroyed, have the wisdom, and also for Georgia and Moldova to have a clear perspective and membership trajectory. That makes so much good and difference. We did it for the Western Balkans after the war in 99, 2000, and it was very good. And the same has to be done here now for Georgia. The similarities are so clear and the cases are so very much connected. Even from history, let's never forget that Georgian history is very much a Roman history. It's very much, we call it Byzantinian, but it's Rome, simple Rome. Here, of course, the same kind of traffic maneuvers. I've been so often in such maneuvers in the Balkans that here in the Southern Caucasus I cannot. Here, look, they will do a big tunnel here. The bridges they have done already. The tunnel will be coming. No, it's really good news. I'm heading now until 9 o'clock. I think I will be in this bus. It's not so extreme long towards Tbilisi, but it's all over. It's a long country as well. But this is one of the most strategic real estates we have in Europe, because of it's on the border between Europe and Asia, and on these important bottlenecks towards the Caspian Sea, the Black Sea, and of course the Persian Gulf. And I don't know if any real estate can be more strategic than this triangle between the Black Sea, the Persian Gulf, and the Caspian Sea. So we are in a very important part. We are lucky that they want to join us. We must be fools if we reject them and continue this appeasement. And you never know what Macron ultimately says, but it seems the adults have taken over and things are moving, and so I'm optimistic. Yes, thanks a lot for your attention. It was a lot of material now, and I will keep on producing now when I'm on the way to Tbilisi and giving you the updates as they are here from the hillsides, where the good news is the infrastructure is getting Europeanized and much more to come. You can see there is a lot of traffic here. Maybe you can shortly show you this. It's a lot of trucks on the other side. This is the main Silk Road between Asia and Europe on the land corridor. This is the main highway between Boti, if you want, Batumi, the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea. And it's in this kind of condition, and this is 2022, and it should be much better. Thanks a lot. More to come from Pax Europiana. The good news is the closing item. The highways are coming. Bye.